What's up, Saxons? Finally, the Burg is back.
We know you've been waiting patiently, and we're here to show you our first episode of the new school year. My name's Nora.
I'm Ryan, and welcome back to the Burg. Guys, not only am I excited to be back in the Burg, I'm pumped up for Friday Night Lights tonight. How are you feeling, Nora?
I can't wait. I'm so excited because not only are we in store for a great battle against Barrington, but tonight's game means a little more for our Schaumburg community.
Tonight, we honor the late Eric von Schaumburg, a courageous leader whose tenacity and kindness really left his mark on our community.
Now let's deep dive with Michelle and I on just how meaningful tonight's game is.
On Friday, September 29th, a football game will be held in honor of Eric von Schaumburg, a former student who battled ALS for 10 years. He recently passed, and in his remembrance, the Fight Like a Champion game will take place. ALS is a neurological disease that affects muscle movements like talking, chewing, and walking. We interviewed Coach Dilling, the head varsity coach now, who knew Eric while he played football at SHS. Fight Like a Champion is a motto coined by the football team. To them it means
never giving up. It means believing that you can do anything you put your mind to. It was never something that really occurred to me until I met Eric and he experienced his condition 10 years ago.
Fight Like a Champion shirts have been sold, which the proceeds will go towards ALS research.
What was most important to Eric was spreading awareness and helping people down the road beat ALS, and so I think the fact that there's attention being given to that is meaningful.
To honor Eric, please join us today at the football game and wear your Fight Like a Champion shirts. This has been Nora and Michelle from the Burg.
Wow, what a powerful story, Nora. Good luck to the boys out there tonight. We know you will make all of us and Eric proud. But next, we're going to stick on the football route. So Nora, how's your fantasy team doing?
I'm doing great this year. I'm in second place already, and I've gone 2-0.
That's really impressive. I wonder who's in first. Oh wait, I am.
I've had enough of you. When I think about America, I think of the Star-Spangled Banner, the Statue of Liberty, and the epic highs and lows of high school football.
Hey, don't forget about fantasy football. For more on one of America's finest pastimes, let's move it over to Trevor and Nick.
Hi, I'm Trevor Mackey with the Burg. As some of you already know, football season has just begun, and with that, fantasy football has also come around again. So without further ado, we're going to be interviewing some students on fantasy football to learn about who the best players are this season.
What is your name and what grade are you in? And please tell us your starting lineup for your fantasy football team.
My name's Josh. I'm a senior. My starting lineup consists of Josh Allen, Joe Mixon, Kenneth Walker, Jamar Chase, Tyler Lockett, George Kittle, Javonte Williams, Buccaneers defense, and Harrison Butker.
Why did you pick those players?
I picked those players because I thought they would perform at the highest level, but obviously that has not been the case.
What is your favorite player on your team?
Definitely Josh Allen. He's actually come through in the last week. Other than Jamar Chase is an absolute bum, and I'm not going to be dealing with him much longer.
Who are your no-trade players?
Thought it was Jamar Chase, but it's not Jamar Chase. Definitely Josh Allen's the no-trade policy.
I could agree with that. Thank you.
My name is Daniel Police. I'm a senior, and my starting lineup right now is Tua, Devontae Adams, Mike Evans, Joe Mixon. I got to put Dalvin Cook in there because Nick Chubb just destroyed his knee last night. I got Goddard at tight end, David Montgomery at the flex, Young Hoku at kicker, and Buffalo defense.
Can you tell us why you picked those players?
Well, I went Nick Chubb first round, and I thought he was going to be the dog this year, #1 running back, and last night he blew up his knee, so that's really unfortunate. We had to get Devontae Adams at the #2 pick, or round 2 pick, because he's a dog, best wide receiver in the league. And then Tua fell late to me, so I just had to grab him.
Did you think these players would perform well?
Tua's been going nuts. I like Devontae Adams. Mike Evans been kind of going off too. Montgomery's been all right, but I think my team's pretty solid.
Who's your favorite player on the team?
Well, it was Nick Chubb, but I'm gonna have to go David Montgomery, my boy from the Bears.
Thank you for your time, Danny.
This has been Trevor and Nick with the Burg.
Thank you, boys. Next, we're going to move over to Trace real quick, who has a little update on SHS Sports.
What's up, Saxons? As you may know, my name is Trace, and I'm going to give you a quick recap of fall sports. Saxon's football is 2-3, and just like Ryan said, we play Barrington tonight, 7:30 at home. Don't forget to wear your Fight Like a Champion shirt. Girls volleyball is 8-7. They play Hoffman at home on Tuesday at 6 p.m. Don't forget to show up and support the team. Boys soccer is sitting at 9-3-1. Way to go, Saxons! They play Lake Park away tomorrow at noon. And now back to Ryan and Nora.
Thank you, Trace. Hey Nora, have you heard Siggy's Corner is reopened?
I haven't. What's Siggy's Corner and where is it?
Great questions. Well, let's watch the next story from Eric and Emma to find out more.
COVID-19 pandemic, Schaumburg High School had to sadly close down the popular Siggy's Corner. However, with the new school year approaching, Schaumburg High School's administration has decided to reopen the once lively and admired Siggy's Corner. Let's hear from the woman who made Siggy's Corner the beloved place it is.
Well, it was a decision made by the administration, and I think it was because of a lot of influence from kids that graduated last year. They loved it. They wanted a petition and everything. They kept asking me why it wasn't open, and it was after the COVID that they decided that they needed it back. And it's a great place for kids to meet.
What benefits do you think come with the reopening of Siggy's Corner?
Well, you know, it's with a day and age when people are always on their phones, and I think kids come up here and it's like a coffee shop atmosphere. So they like, I mean, on any given day, everybody is playing games. Uno, Jenga, you know, I've got so many of them up here. And if kids are active and interacting with other kids and people are jumping in and playing games as well, we've got darts, we've got all sorts of stuff. But it's a community. It's like, I think it brings us together like a community, like a school, you know, like a school should be.
Also asked SHS students what they loved about Siggy's Corner.
It's like a little break throughout the day because I get to like eat some snacks and I get to talk to my friends.
I guess like the collaborative feel, being able to study and then also being able to talk and just get your work done with your friends.
Overall, Siggy's Corner is a place where students can talk, collaborate, and play games. We hope you can stop by and enjoy Siggy's Corner for yourself.
Thank you, Eric and Emma. I have and will continue to utilize Siggy's Corner. It's truly a great spot.
And as you may have heard, this past weekend, the Schaumburg Library unearthed their time capsule dating back 25 years ago, all the way back to 1998. And Armand, Josh, and Dylan have got all the details for you.
The Schaumburg Township District Library originally opened in 1998, with a time capsule being placed at its main entrance, set to open in 2023 AD. Today, we will interview many staff members on their point of view on the time capsule, what they think will be inside, and how they think this will affect the community. There will also be a new time capsule that is set to open in 50 years from now in 2073, which we will also ask many staff members about as well.
What do you think will be in the time capsule from 1998?
So we received a list about everything that's going to be in the time capsule, and I think the one I'm looking forward to the most is a signed certificate by the Chicago Bulls saying that their mascot came to the library. I think that's a really fun artifact.
How do you think this will affect our community as a whole?
I think it will affect our community in a positive way. I think it will show a lot of the growth that's happened in our community, especially the changes in the library since first moving into the building. So I think it will be a positive impact.
Thank you. What are your thoughts on the time capsule overall, and how will it affect our community as a whole?
Well, the time capsule is just a picture of what life was like at this library 25 years ago. I can't imagine, you know, it's interesting to hear the new things they're putting in, but that's going to be 50 years from now.
The library capsule, I think, is just a real representation of how progress has really changed, how things have really changed, and I think it's just a good foretelling of the future in the next capsule of, you know, just using library and all the materials here, what betterment it is to the community as a whole.
Thank you.
Overall, that was a very fun and exciting experience. I'm really looking forward to seeing what's going to be the new time capsule that's being opened 50 years from now in 2073. This has been Armand, Dylan, and Josh for the Burg News.
Thank you, Armand, Josh, and Dylan. And knock on wood, when they open a time capsule from this year in 2073, I'll still be around.
Yes, I hope so too. And Saxons, coming up right now, we've got a little message from the man, the myth, and the legend himself, Principal B. Harlan.
Woo-hoo! Roll it.
Hello, Saxons. This is Mr. Harlan, your principal at Schaumburg High School, with the first principal's address on the Burg this year. Thank you to all of you for a great start to the school year. I also hope you had a great time with homecoming events last week. By now, you've all settled into your classes, and I hope you're off to a great start with your coursework. At the time that you see this message, we'll have just passed the end of the first 6-week grading period. At this point, you should have a pretty good idea as to what classes you are doing well in, and which classes you may need to focus more of your time. This is a great time to make adjustments and make sure you're staying on track and focused in your classes. The most important thing you can do for success in your classes is to be in attendance here at Schaumburg High School every single day. At SHS, we encourage all students to have 7 fewer absences throughout the year. In addition to positive attendance habits, staying engaged in your classes, assuring that you turn in all your assignments on time, and spending time studying and preparing for assessments will help you experience success. It's also a great time to get involved if you haven't done so already. Check out Schaumburg High School's athletic and activity sites for more information on how you can get involved. We have something for everyone. As a reminder, the Media Center and Student Tutoring Center is open. You can easily sign up for quiet study and group work during your lunch period in the Media Center via the online sign-up. Math, science, and English tutoring are available throughout the day. Sign up and get help during your lunch via the online sign-up and ask for a pass for your teacher to sign up for academic support. Did you know that Siggy's Corner in the Media Center is also open for all lunch periods? Sign up for your slot via the Media Center sign-up app on your iPad. Thanks for a great start to the year, Saxons, and we'll see you next month on The Burg.
Thank you, Mr. Harlan. But unfortunately, that's it for today. Saxons, we hope you've enjoyed our return and enjoy the rest of your September.
And we'll see you next month on The Burg.
Peace.